everybody rested well. So today we'll keep doing these core exercises. Hopefully you could be using a bit less gas whenever you're doing them. And I think today we're going to work at a Roger Gracie style jiu-jitsu. So Roger Gracie, I don't know if you're familiar with Carlson, but he was really into attacking jiu-jitsu. So and the way he sort of trained was really to teach sequences of attack. So some may be familiar to you. There's a really beautiful sequence of mount attacks I'm going to do with you today, and it correlates very well with guard attacks and back attacks as well. So that'll be the kind of the core of the core knowledge we'll be teaching this morning, and then of course we'll do a little sparring today as well, and hopefully you'll still be incorporating the stuff we've been doing from the half guard and things like this when we're sparring. So we'll try and just keep everything in your head, just so that you're not leaving here going, oh, he taught this choke and I don't remember, he taught this sweep and I don't remember. I want you to go home and back to the mats and having all this material that you can use if you should wish to. Okay, so that's going to be the content for today. So let's get running around the mat, let's get a bit warm. Do a lot of running around the mat today. Loosen up your arms and your wrists. Definitely not as happy as they were at the start. First thing, turn your heels. Remember to turn your heels. The first movement, nice. Let everything else just happen. Good. From the mount position. So I've got Professor here in the mount position. So I want to show you one move. Well, let's work with the X choke first, and we'll work with the sequence. There are lots of different ways to do this, okay? I'll show you the Roger Gracie way, because it's very good. So the first thing is, when I'm in the mount position, what is my error here?
Sitting on the hip?
Yeah. So as the Brazilians keep saying, your opponent is not a chair. Translated, your opponent is not a chair. Okay. So your racist accent. Okay, so I'm off him a little bit. I need to be off him a bit. So Roger's way of doing this is very curious, but it's very good, and he's submitted everybody with this. Okay, so because it's hard sometimes to get this grip. Okay, it's hard to do this. Well, Roger also, he just puts his fists down here. That's how Roger does this, and then from here he puts his arm down to the base, and he's here. Okay, so with his arm here and his head here, try and push me around the place here. That's quite hard. So yeah, with this arm here and the arm behind the head. So here, with the good base, then he closes the choke, and now he's here. Now British's hands will be up to protect, because he knows my target. My target is here. His arms are up. But from here, he windscreen wipers his hand. Okay, and then from here, he closes the choke. So this is Roger's version. Very nice. So here, because whenever I was initially taught, I was like trying to track like this, but that can be hard to do. So Roger just punches through. He doesn't care. He's got no grip, and then he puts his arm down for base, and his whole body is the side. It's very, very hard to do much here. Okay, from here, he fixes the gi. And then from here he puts his elbow here. Now Benish's hands are going to be protecting his neck, protecting everything here. So from here, I just slide my hand into the here. Even his hands are up, right up here, right up around your neck. It's very hard to stop getting some element of the collar. And then from here, you're going to come up here, and then everything, and then you put your head down on the mat for base again, and then you're going to just do all of that stuff. Pulling back in.
You're not putting weight on his chest, so you're not sitting on it.
I think the weight on him is because so when I've wrestled Roger quite a few times, and when he's fighting with you, it feels like there's a truck on you. Okay, it feels like there's a truck on you. But I'm not sitting on Binish's chest, because if I'm sitting on his chest, okay, lift your hips up. That's fine. Okay, because my weight's on his chest. So my weight, I've talked about this before. I've talked to you about weight on the wedges. So what's wedging him here? My knees. Okay, so if my weight is on my knees, it's kind of heavier for him. It's awful. It's really horrible. He's really stuck. If my weight's on him, he can move me around a bit, even if I'm not sitting on his hips. So, well, yeah, when you're fighting with Roger, like, I'm going to die at any moment, and you're just scrambling around. It feels horrible. So this piece is probably one of the more important pieces that I'm not sitting on. I'm not sitting. My weight is on my knees here. Yeah, my weight is on my knees, and this is very heavy. Okay, and then but again, Binish is good. It's going to be hard to get this. So Roger's, he just punches here. You know, just a punch. Hasn't gripped anything. And then he gets the base. Then he fixes the collar. Then he gets the collar. Very nice. And he only did it on about 10 World Championships, do you know what I mean? So, in case you're not sure it works. Okay, everyone, let's try this.
Less this hard, no? Just going open.
I like this one because he works the control. So even if I do this,
All right, let's just practice the standing. Let's see a thing. Okay, good. Everybody, time. Maybe this is. So this is some stuff. I was what professor here. I think this is worth doing. Okay, so oh yes, the guru mat. Okay,
guru posture.
The guru posture. So I just want you to do it like this. Okay, so get one grip. So I want you to do the palm up, because this is the hardest one to do. Okay, so how are you right now? He's okay. All right. So this is a triangle. You understand this, yeah? So what's the triangle? This arm, and the back of his gi. So his head is in here, yeah? So what I'm going to do, very simply, this is the Henry. Maybe you guys know it already, do you? So so there's less of his neck in here. And so anything I do to make this space smaller will make it horrible. But you need to have pressure, okay? Because you can do this completely right. Because remember Margarita showed this to me, and he used to show me this sort of Batman thing. He just like this. He's just do like this, dog. And I was just like, yeah, but I can't choke it. It took a long time for me to figure this out. And the secret is the pressure, I think. Okay, so here, okay, he's okay. So all I'm going to do is just push my hands together like this. And now he's going, I'm still okay. I just don't want anything more to happen. All right, and then I go, and it takes nothing. But you need to have that constant pressure. So I want you to just sit here and just push your nut just like this, and just like this here, and then there are other things that will make it better for me, okay? So for example, my arms being straight is not a great thing. If I can pull him towards me, that's good, okay? And if I can take a breath, I just like with agree. If you do what Bill Clinton didn't do, remember, inhale, okay? For you sports fans out there, he never did. Okay, but I'm going to, because I'm cool. All right, so here, so hands together is the constant pressure. If that is the constant pressure, and anything I do from here, but if I go like this and go like this, it doesn't mean anything. So constant pressure, and then, okay, but you need to have this pressure. So our professor's me here. He's here. He's here. So the hands are right. So this is the invisible. He just pushes his knuckles together. Anything he does now is going to kill me. And the tap is that fast. Okay, so let's work. Just do it standing at the start, and then let's do it on the mount on the bottom. Then we'll look at the entries. Let's go. An extra detail. This one was a good name drop. This one I learned from Demian Maia. It was a good name drop. Okay, he was at the camp with Brazil, and he was showing us this. So here He didn't do this, but it's how he finished the choke was a really good detail. So here, sorry, so I use this to open, fix the gi. When I come here, okay, so you come up. Now what is going to finish the choke, okay, according to Demian, was that by bringing my chest forward, I'm putting weight on my hands, okay? So I can't do it all from down here, and the professor was saying that, whenever, you say, oh, I'm on his face all the time, it's hard for you to finish this if you don't come up. The other thing by coming up is, as I come up, you can feel, as my head goes over my hands, the pressure's coming on, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's the pressure of putting the head down as well as pulling up. So that sorry, bro. So moving your head forward creates scissoring pressure, yeah? So you have to come up here. Well, I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but this is what Demian Maia was showing. He's quite good at jiu-jitsu, okay? So better than me anyway. So here, and then poof. Okay?
Come up, you push your chest up and you go back down.
Well, yeah. But just understand that little mechanic. So here I punch, I'm down, fix the ball, I turn, I come up, and it's coming up now. I'm gonna let that pressure come on. That's awful. Okay? And so let's keep going with this.
And we